If it's any comfort, this is a lot bigger crowd than we could draw in LA. And the tradition of sort of the downtown ghetto was a tradition of European-rooted abstract expressionists who wanted to wear babushkas and walk around in the street, sort of do European things. And so this all seemed extremely natural, and it also arises from the fact that when everybody started moving, I found myself thinking one day, some future archaeologist is going to come out onto Venice Beach, and they're going to find 8 sets of antlers intertwined in a death fight, you know, in which all of them have gotten locked up and just died. And this is because these people, as benign as they seem, are extremely competitive. And so it helps to really keep distance, because when you're a young artist, you have to make appearances places, right? And so as I was just staying out there on the porch, it's like, you know, you would be talking to somebody and they would be saying to their wife, this is the 3rd opening of Laddie's that we have been to. He has only been to 2 of mine. And so, and everybody is keeping score. And so the surest way, and this is why I live in Las Vegas actually, the surest way to, well, now it's down in Galisteo, it's like, if they say, you know, why isn't Dave here? Well, he's in Vegas, or he's in Taos, or he's somewhere else. And so, you know, having undergone the sort of torture of being a young artist, where you have to show up and watch other people be praised. You know, the tendency to split off is really heavy, and for a while there, it seemed like that all my friends had their own town. You know, even in LA, they would have their own town. There would be, oh, Hunter's got Beverly Hills, and then somebody's got Torrance, and some, you know. So, there was this vast splintering thing, a lot of which was made possible by technology, and a lot of which, to suck up to the curator, has to do with people like Dennis, who are facilitators of the highest. You know, they somehow managed to avoid what I consider the suicide pact of provincial artists. You move somewhere quiet, and then you move somewhere quiet, and you discover the reason that it's quiet is that everybody's incredibly fucking stupid. But then what you do is that then your friends come to see you, and you start trying to develop an art style to justify living in this crap place. You know what I mean?
Taos is a very spiritual place. It's not an easy place. But anyway, I love it. This is where I'm going to be, whatever. Well, I'll be out of here soon, but anyway, for whatever time it takes, this is where I'm going to be.
When the reality of carrying on my work in this beautiful place became a fact, I had to construct my studio with no windows in it, because I didn't want to see all of the majesty of just what was right around me. And basically the building that I acquired with Gus had a section that pretty much replicated the volume of the space I had in Venice Beach.
I was encouraged by the lack of a scene, because I don't look at the majority of these galleries here as anything other than souvenir shops. But there were people whose inspiration was really important to me, people who I respected, that I could see when I wanted to, you know, when they wanted to see me. So I am so thrilled to be here, And as Larry said, there's not a lot of stuff that we do socially, other than see a few good friends every once in a while. We maybe go out to a restaurant in Taos 3 times a year, you know? But enjoying that space and the freedom of this space is the most important thing to me. And it feeds me.
I go into like all the stuff, you know, all this still inhabited structure in the continent of America, the Pueblo, and, you know, the sacred mountain, one of the 7 sacred mountains of the Tibetans. You know, I just, every time I come over that hill and I see the mountain, I feel great. I just get a tremendous energy here. It's a perfect size if you come from LA. Be able to drive from one place to another. I don't know, it's just, you know, you have a flat tire here, you stay, or you leave as quick as you can.